Subscribe to our YouTube channel for in-depth interviews of India Inc. and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our updates.
Hello and welcome to Nirmal, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Daria. We have with us Kunal Shah, Head of Commodities Research, joining in. Kunal, welcome to the show. Uh, Kunal, overall, if you go to see, uh, everyone is expecting further declines with regards to where the dollar index is concerned. In fact, a lot of analysts are predicting that probably the dollar index could even plummet to levels of around 86, 87. But this is, say, by next year or even getting into by end of 2021. Is that the kind of long-term trend that you are expecting with regards to the bearish setup on the dollar index?
Yeah, so the fundamental of dollar index is definitely weak. I always tell everyone, but there are a lot of events. So during this weekend, there is an event of Brexit. So British Prime Minister is clearly indicating that they should prepare for Brexit, as there are no solution available. So this kind of event can lead to some strengthening, because what happens if the Brexit takes place, the pound will come down. So if
Hmm.
that is Monday, there is a strong chance that pound can open gap down. If the Brexit talks are completely failing and Britain is not sticking to the deal, then I think we are going to see. So at that time, a dollar index can give some reversal. But like I explained earlier, that reversal will not last because that is just the temporary phenomenon.
Right.
That 1 or 2 day dollar index can remain strong, but eventually it will go down only. Yesterday US inflation data, so I was talking to every one of you on Wednesday that the inflation data of US is very important, and also the jobless claim. So yesterday, US jobless claim and inflation data both is very bearish for the US dollar. So the trend for the US dollar is definitely going to be bearish. Uh, some bit of short covering you can see, but the trend will be bearish.
Right, and taking this bearish trend into consideration, I know you've been constantly saying that you're pretty much bullish with regards to where gold and silver is concerned. What is the strategy? I mean, and what are the reasons for investors to remain bullish in terms of gold for 2021 as a whole as well?
I'm actually very surprised yesterday the way gold prices have gone down. So historically, what I have seen is that when the jobless claims of US are continuously shooting up. So yesterday, I think the expectation was around 325, 330, and the jobless claim shot up to 450. So instead of gold shooting up, gold prices went down. So yesterday night, I was looking at the prices 49,500. It made a high, and today it came down to 49,000. So
Mm.
500 rupees down after. So this is my observation, which I would like to share with everyone. Every time you get such very bullish data, market generally don't react on the very same day.
Mm.
So maybe today or tomorrow. Today is Friday, maybe not. So maybe on Monday. So I'm actually surprised either rather than shooting up, it went down. So on one side there are people who wants to take a profit because the year is ending. So they have made good money in gold, so they are taking profit. And on the other hand, the new bullish fundamentals are emerging. So Brexit is also fundamentally bullish for gold. And apart from that, like I said, US jobless claim 450, very bullish. So I think there is a strong chance. Today's low of gold is 49,000, 48,980. Put that as a stop loss. And for silver, put 62,900 as a stop loss and buy at current market price, which is 49,130 and 63,380 for silver and gold. So I think they are going to shoot up today. And you will see conservatively 49,500 for gold and 69,000 for silver today itself.
Right. So, Kunal, are we trying to say that firstly, there is an upside which we are seeing with regards to bullion? Now, clearly there are two trigger points that we are watching out for right now. Is one is with regards to where the vaccine rollout announcement goes. That is something which is capping the upside in, for gold and silver. However, there could be fresh buying that could come in once the US finalizes the next stimulus package.
Yeah, so there are ongoing talks about whether stimulus will come or not, and they are facing a lot of hurdles in giving the stimulus. And that is also one of the reason why gold and silver are not moving up in
Mhm.
spite of very bullish data. But I believe that stimulus is imminent because 450 jobless claims in US, unemployment shooting up, non-farm payrolls shooting up. I don't think so that they can sustain without stimulus package. So we like it or we don't like it, we want to have it or we don't have it. You are going to see one stimulus package. The announcement can come today, tomorrow, I don't know when. But so that's why I'm not putting a lot of pressure on that. That if stimulus will come, then only I will go long in gold. I'm anyway going to remain long in gold. If stimulus comes, very
Mhm.
good. If it is delayed, I think today's price looks very tempting. And like with the strict stop loss, whatever I mentioned, I recommend to go long.
Right. And with regards to crude as well, interestingly, we already saw that $40 per barrel mark. Now, clearly, the approval of the vaccine from UK, Canada, and possibly from the US is something which is raising the optimism as well with regards to the fuel demand recovery. And the demand from China and India is also supporting oil prices. Do you think that will continue to support crude and crude will continue to stay up, on the positive terrain and continue the upside?
I think crude today, I'm expecting some bit of profit taking on account of weak a trend in equity market, especially in the US and Europe. US stock futures are down by 150 points. DAX is down by 100 points. So after yesterday's massive rally, we can see some profit taking. So I'm recommending to go short in crude oil at 43450, put a stop loss of around 3480, and expect it to go down and test levels of 3380.
Right. And moving on to base metals, though we did see some bit of a downtick with regards to base metals in today's session, but it clearly seems that base metals are in a strong bull run with the kind of demand growth recovery that we are seeing from China and on the back of the again, optimism on the vaccine rollout. Taking this into consideration, especially if you talk about copper and nickel as well, we witnessed a rally after the ECB unveiled the 500 billion euro emergency plan on Thursday. Uh, with all of this, what should the strategy be between copper, zinc, nickel?
I think nickel looks fundamentally good, but it can. I mean, yesterday we've seen 70 rupees rally, 60 rupees rally in nickel. So if you remember, everyone who has joined, I clearly told on Wednesday that nickel looks good to me. There is a red flag, but the nickel is the only metal which looks good to me. And nickel yesterday we saw rally of 50, 60 rupees in a day. So from here, where it is heading, I think 1290, 85, I would again go long because the fundamental is not looking bearish at all. But after such a big rally, it can take a pause today.
Right. And anything on the agri commodity side, Kunal, and additionally, if you have any information with regards to BSE, who has launched the e-agricultural spot market platform?
Uh, Nothing much right now to say on that, and I think it's a welcome move, but no strategy in agriculture commodity.
Right. So overall, these are the strategies that we're looking at. There are a couple of questions also coming in. Could you please tell one goal target for today? That's
Yeah,
49,500 that you've been recommending, right?
yeah.
Right. So that will remain the target with regards to where gold is concerned in today's session. Thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you, Kunal, as well, and all. Happy weekend to everyone.